So as you're setting yourself up, yeah, you can recline for sure, or you can sit on something that elevates you or not. And we'll begin in just 2 minutes. So the shape that you take, let it be one where you can be really receptive and where you can start to feel your body settle in, okay? And again, like I said, in the chat is a playlist. You definitely don't have to listen to that playlist, right? You can listen to whatever you want. If there's a playlist that I have that you like, you could also put that in. And just let yourself arrive on your mat. You know, that kind of concept of the door says, now I'm enrolled in class. Okay, so whatever you need to do to make that happen for yourself. Let your mat unspool and we'll begin in a moment. So hopefully you can see the playlist in the chat. Again, I wait till 9:30 to re-put it in, and you just copy that into your Spotify. It's the same. I still am not going to stream it through. So as you set yourself up, just get comfortable. Okay, so I just re-entered the playlist. It's the exact same one, just because sometimes it doesn't show up until 9:30, if that's the case for you. So if you're seated, let's do a couple of shoulder rolls to begin. Okay, just a couple up, back, and down, up, back, and down, and then up, forward, and down. Just 3 each way. And then sit really tall through your central axis, through your spine, and widen those collarbones. Let the eyes either gaze down the cheeks or allow the breath to deepen with the eyes closed. So the invitation is to breathe, to allow, to engage with. And hopefully your lens is one that turns toward your heart space. Brings a quality of single pointed attention. And even deeper, a laser-like awareness of a now-centric, I am here. Seated or reclined in prep for the practice of yoga. And then for those of you who are reclined, join us seated, right? It is a brief landing, pause, meditation. Hands, heart center, elbows elevate to the height of the shoulders. And then the intention that you set, the purpose, what brings you to your mat. And even more than that, possibly a dedication, right? What will you give to other? And then one audible release and one round of Om, ringing the chimes inside, the vibration inside and out. Now is the time for the physical practice of yoga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then flutter your eyes open and start to rub your hands together. So fingers can point up, forward, toward you, right? It just depends. I'm gonna point mine out. And you can allow the chin to come to the chest, go to the left or the right. Start to just feel steady, breathe. And then pause the hands, separate them. And we'll do a little bit of the tapping. Okay, so the tapping goes from the right side of the chest to the left side of the chest, right? Or it's the neck, the face, whatever you feel like isn't quite awake yet, right? What needs more enlivening, right? Was there a position that you slept in? Is your neck sensitive, right? And every day is different. So make sure you get into the sides of the body. And if you're not used to tapping, do it really lightly. You're the one doing it. Make sure you get the top of the head too. I sometimes will scratch the scalp, and that will, or scratch or tap even from the fingertips. And what you're really looking to activate is the ignition that the hands feel, but also to get into all the spots that you probably don't always feel. And then you pause that, and there'll be a little bit of effervescence under the skin, hopefully. Now's a great moment, if you haven't started your playlist, to hit your playlist. And we'll add really gentle rounding of the back, chin to the chest, shoulders recline, which means that the side body engages. And then you'll slide the hands in, lift the chest, lift the chin, squeeze the elbows, right? Just notice if there's a first point of resistance, can you breathe into it? And then do you have to go further? We have 2 more rounds. Round your back, exhale, scoop the navel in. Again, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, slide the arms in, squeeze those elbows. That helps afford the collarbones to widen. And then in the extension, there's a tone through the low belly. And last round of flexion. And when you feel that turning toward the heart space, that churning inward, you can feel also the ribs knitting down. And then slide the palms in, lift the chest, the chin, right? If there's any neck tension, notice, come through the center. Gently take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Okay, that's gentle. My chest is lifted. And then take your left arm out to the left. So right ear to shoulder. Now, if there's any tension, right, like if you slept funny, you would lower the hand or bring the hand to the left shoulder. The right hand will come to the left ear. Some of you have done this with me. It's been a while, so I thought this morning, let's lift through the heart space. Let's get into the neck, right? And relax that right shoulder. The skin on the left side of your neck feels almost like when you take saran wrap, right? and you stretch it over a bowl. You want to feel that ripple. Okay, now the key here, you can stir and roll that left shoulder forward, up and back, right? That's why we begin with shoulder rolls. Sometimes the theme just gets steeped everywhere. And then I just want you to take that left elbow up for a moment and back. It'll give you a stretch through your pec and your delt. Now, the escape from this shape is essential. And I really do, if you've never done this with me before, want you to wait and watch for a moment. My left hand will come to my ear. My right hand will come to my right ear. And I physically pick my head up. I push and pick it up. And then my fingers go to the base of my skull and I rub up. So it's like I'm putting my world, my atlas, my head on my shoulders, and then just feel. Sometimes there's a drain result through that left side. Okay, so feel that, breathe. Let's twist to the right just for a moment. Keep looking forward. And then twist to the left for a moment. Keep looking forward. And notice how's the quality of the so and the hum, the inhale and the exhale. And then come forward. Now, I think it's worth doing the other side, so we will. Lift your chest, your left ear towards your left shoulder. Now, you can stay right here, or the right arm goes out to the right. Sometimes that is a big stretch for some of us. Then maybe the right hand to the right shoulder. Lift more buoyantly in the chest, and I was reminded, tether navel, tether navel. And then slowly reach the left arm up over, hand on ear. And then this is that relax through the left shoulder. Allow the cohesive opening through the right side. And sometimes you can even feel the residual stretch on the opposite side, which I didn't mention. Okay, a little more lift through the heart space, funneling of the ribs, because this is a corset, a core supported exercise. You wouldn't want to be slumping or arching. And then, yes, now it's time to stir the the right shoulder up, forward and back. Yes, I'm doing the opposite side. So sometimes my brain goes to what we call left and right. And then after that third round, lift up the right elbow and then pull it back. Now, this is a slower opening than you hoped for. Can you still have a now-centric focus? Unhurrying is the way. Yeah. Good. And then slowly, gently, right hand to the right ear, left hand to the left ear. Take your time. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Rub the back of the neck. Rub the back of the neck. Yeah, nod yes and no. Twist to your left first. Keep looking forward. Move the left pec, the left shoulder. I'm going to massage with my fingers even there in the divots of the ribs, the uppermost ribs, just to enhance it. And then back to center and go the other way. This kind of opening is so restorative and also inspiring. So we just have one more range to move, and I'm sure you all know, right hand to the mat, left hand to the shoulder, left hand can reach up and over. You can look down, side and forward or up. And then inhale, come up and switch over. Right hand on the shoulder, left hand on the floor. You can look down to the left hand side or up, right? If there's any tension, we're moving in the direction of releasing it. And then slowly release, come up through center, one shoulder roll, and come into down dog, okay? Come into down dog. If you need all fours, sure, go ahead. My body feels like that was a lot sitting on my Vajrasana, my Thunderbolt. So I'm ready to move my feet, pedal, foot, ankle, pedal, foot, ankle, knee,
wagtail. Maybe take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth for an audible exhale. Inhale. One more time, inhale. Welcome your body to a new month, a new moment, a new breath. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, dog. Plank pose and dog. One more time. Inhaling plank. Lower the knees. Lower your chest and then your chin, right? Ashtanga Namaskar. Slide forward. Point your toes. Thigh bones in. Lift for low cobra. And then exhale. Gently come down. We have 2 more. Active through the legs. Pin the elbows in. Inhale. Buoyancy in the chest. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhaling, lifting, lightening the load, lifting, lightening the load. Exhale, release. Push back through child's pose, right? We have this child's pose as a common language here. May I know I can come to my knees at any time in the practice. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog, pedaling, right and left, left and right. Smooth and deep, rich breath in, rich breath out. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, dog. This time we just do 2. Inhale, plank. Lower the knees, the chest and the chin yet again. And then inhale, slide forward. Roll those thigh bones in. Lift for low cobra, Bhujangasana, and release. This time lift, look to the right. Pick up, right shoulder, right lung. And then exhale, come down through the center. Sweep your forehead across your mat. Look to the left. Pick up the left ribs, left shoulder, left lung. Through the center, exhale. Push back, child's pose. Downward facing dog. So each time we're adding on, we're breathing in and we're breathing out. Final round, plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin, priming that spine. Slide forward, shrug the shoulders to the earlobes, to the ceiling, and then shoulders back to the elbows. Reach the arms back. So now you're hovering here. My eyes are closed so that I can telescope my energy inward. Lift the legs, right? Gentle and kind, invigorated in the heart space. Lift a little higher and then release. Hands under shoulders, push back, child's pose. Downward facing dog. For the rest of the practice, you can completely eliminate child's pose, or you can do it as often as you like. Inhale onto the tippy toes and walk the feet all the way to the top of your mat. Place your hands on your shins. Lean forward as you lengthen. The chin navigates away from the chest. And then exhale, supple bend in the knees, fold chin closer to the chest. Inhale, come up with a straight or a rolling spine. Reach up, look up. And then exhale, rinse, fold forward and right back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, elongate the spine as you halfway lift. Exhale, the right leg back and then the left leg back. High plank, classic vinyasa, which means chaturanga, yogi push-up, low cobra or upward facing dog. And then Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. If there's any resistance in the back of the legs, the back of the neck, the front of the legs, the front of the trunk, or the nape of the neck. Breathe. Lift the right leg up, reach it. Take the right knee to the right elbow, exhale. Inhale, rise. Right knee, left elbow, and lift that right leg. Knee to the chin or the chest or the nose. Step the right foot forward and lower the left knee down the top of the foot. Each leg is in its own lane. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, palms forward, bend the elbows, fluff the chest up, and then inhale, reach the arms. 2 more, exhale, firmly planted through the left toenails. Inhale, reach. 1 more time, exhale. Inhale, take the hands to the floor, mostly straighten the right leg, bow chin to chest. If you want to flex the right foot as you steer the right outer hip back, great. And then bend the right knee, flex the left foot. You can stay right here, or you can slowly launch the left foot forward and back 3 times, or jump switch, right? It becomes your choice 3 times, you decide. And then the right foot at the top of the mat, the left foot launches forward, hopefully not what you were expecting. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bow the chin, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, root to the feet as you reach and you rise up. Front body opening, exhale, flush and rinse. Inhaling, halfway left. Left leg back, right leg back. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing, no thighs on the mat, or low cobra, Bhujangasana, thighs on the mat. Spread the hands like starfish. Root through the thumb, the index, and the middle finger. We know that that's deeply connected to the chest wall, the chest muscles, the pec and the delts. The ring finger and the baby finger, the side seam of the arms and the trunk. Right, straightest lats. Lift the left leg with a deep inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, leg up. Cross and up. Knee to the chest, the chin, the nose. And then up. Big step forward. Right knee lowers down, top of the foot is down. Inhale, coming up, bend the elbows, and then yes, again, stretching cohesively, opening front body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Chin is level or rising. Exhale. 1 more, in breath, out breath. Hands forward, mostly straighten that left leg. You can flex the foot if you want, smooth the breath out. Inhaling, exhaling. Bend the left knee, flex the right foot, and you know what time it is. To be still for 3 breaths, to step the right foot forward and back 3 times, or to jump switch. And you will do your best version of whatever it is you want. And then launch the back foot, which is the right one, forward. Inhale, hands on the shins, Ardha Uttanasana, leaning, leaning. Exhale, full Uttanasana. And then slowly bend your knees, Utkatasana. So here you are, you have your big toes touching or your feet apart, depending upon your preference, and your arms come up. Let's sweep the arms back, rise the heels, keep the palms forward when the arms reach back, just as you did in that low cobra, and then reach the arms forward as the toes lift. Okay, a couple more. Arms back, heels rise. Again, we're stretching the whole front contents of the upper chest, and then forward, lift the toes.
Final one, arms reach back like a strong wind up onto those tiptoes. Exhale, lower the heels, lift the toes. Inhale, spring up, be that fountain. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, long breath, and then step, float, or fly. Chaturanga to low cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Now I'd like you to shorten your dog. That means step the right foot about 3-6 inches forward and the left foot about 3-6 inches forward. Take your right hand outside your left thigh, your left knee, your left shin ankle, and look underneath your left arm. Okay. There you are. Now you could drape the right shoulder. You'll notice I'm hiking mine. You could let the head feel like it's tractioning down or look underneath. I like to look underneath. And then you release and we switch sides. So you look down through the center, left hand outside, right hip, knee, ankle. Lower isn't better. You can look straight toward the navel or underneath. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Beautiful. Left hand back in its own lane. Feet back from the puppy dog to the long dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the right leg here. Simply step the right foot forward. Power lunge, which means the arms reach back. Palms face the floor. This is similar to what you just did in Utkatasana in that fierce pose. And then inhale, pitch torso upright, bring arms forward and up. Redescend into the right thigh. Grab the left wrist and side bend over to the right. If that's too much for you, yeah, then just be where you are. Spring the spine upright. Take the left hand to the floor. Tented fingertips or a block, right hand to the hip or the sky. You can look down to the side. Classic drishti focal point is up. Smooth breathing, reach that right arm over. Spin the right ribs higher. And then take the right hand outside the right foot ankle and mostly straighten the right leg. Now the back heel is off the mat. I also really recommend the leg is in its own lane. You could have the heel down and the leg a little bit more right. It's just user friendly to have each leg in their own lane. Bend your right knee, take your right leg back, vinyasa, down dog, child, right? What will inspire you to be more attentive to only this moment, the gift of being present? Lift the left leg, step the left foot forward, right leg in its own lane, knee above ankle, hip on the left, the height of the left knee, arms reach back. So can you explore inward enough that you're skillful with your action as the torso becomes more vertical? Reach up, grab the right wrist, arms toward the back body, and then side bend. Smooth, rinse, in and out. Inhale, torso up, right hand down, left hand on hip, gaze to the right, to the left or up, right? It just depends on the quality of how you're breathing right now. Reach the left arm over, spin the ribs. Take the left hand outside, the left foot ankle, bow, shin to chest, outer cuff of the left hip. Very precise how it slides back. In, out. In, out.
In, bend the left knee, vinyasa, down dog, child, your choice, right? Where in the body is the benefit? Where can you yield the greatest benefit in the practice? Bend the knees when you exhale, turn the gaze to the thumbs, that's the drishti, step, float or fly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, come into Utkatasana with the hands down by the sides, and we'll go right into that breath of happiness. So if you know it, you go right away. If you don't, it's a 3-part inhale. So it's one long inhale, and it's sniff, 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 and then you open your mouth. Okay? Stay with that. Sniff, 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 open your mouth. Now we add the arms. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Open the mouth. Keep on keeping on. In, out. In, out. Stay with it. In, out. 3 more. In, out. 2, 1. Inhale, spring up. Fold. Heel toe to feet, the width of your mat. You're at the top of your mat. Sit, squat. Elbows on the inside of thighs. Hands heart center in prayer. Chin to the chest, chin level, chin rises. These are choices that you want to make based on what is healthy for your body. And then we'll integrate the potency of mantra, Sat and Nam. You know it, you go right away. You're not sure, you slowly come up. You take yourself up with your arms. You say Sat, maybe tiptoes. Nam would be level 1. Sat, and then you squat a little more. Nam would be level 2. Sat, and then Nam would be level 3. Keep going. Sat, Nam, keep flowing. Sat, Nam, keep moving. Sat, Nam, to be moved. Sat, Nam, to free. Sat, Nam, space. Sat, Nam, to process. Sat, Nam, to notice. Sat, Nam, the nuance. Sat, Nam, how am I doing? Sat, Nam, how am I feeling? Sat, Nam, and the biggest, how am I being? Sat, Nam, 3 more. Sat, Nam, last 2. Sat, Nam, final 1. Sat, Nam, stay down. Now for some, just staying down will be enough. For others, if you wanted an arm balance, Bakasana is the natural progression here. Your hands, when they come down, friends, they go exactly as they would in down dog. The concept is your hands don't need to move from Bakasana to get to down dog or to move through the vinyasa. So if you're going forward, and we can all do this, just put your hands as if they're in down dog, bend your knees, and put your knees on your triceps. Nobody said anything about lifting one foot or the other. You can look toward your navel. The classic way is the front edge of the mat, and then maybe you lift one foot and the other. You don't have to. If you're doing crow, you can mostly straighten your arms and then jump back. If you're just staying where you are, take 1 more breath and then step right or left or right, all the way back, down dog or vinyasa. Down dog or vinyasa. Right foot steps, left heel in, warrior 1, heel to heel or the right leg in its own lane. Inhale, come up through warrior 1, and then exhale, sit deeply. We'll do 1 round of warrior 1. Take the hands at the base of the skull.
The elbows in the frame. What do I mean? You can see your elbows in your peripheral, and then sit. Now inhale, arch the spine, that's extension. Exhale, flex, scoop the belly. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the left, that's the opening, easily. Inhale, center, and then exhale, twist to the right. Keep pushing the head into the hands, that'll give you traction. And then inhale, come up through center. Hands on the hips, or weave the fingers, return to extension, chin rises, and then bow, humble warrior. If you want it to be a little more complicated, close your eyes. Again, drain the neck, right? Let the weight of the head allow the cervical spine to traction. Put the hands down, child's pose, or move into down dog, or through chaturanga, exhale. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing, or low cobra. Adho Mukha, downward facing. So beautiful. Step the left foot forward, turn the right heel in. Establish the platform from the feet. Inhale, come up. Watch how the brain is strategic, wants to advance to the next part of the shape. Interlace the hands, maybe with the other thumb. That's what I chose to do. Non-habitual clasp. Inhale, articulate a lift through the heart space as you stay low in the left thigh. Exhale, scooping, rounding. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the right, easeful and open. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Hands behind you. Allow that breath to breathe you up. Chest and chin, chin and chest. And then humbly bow. I had to move my right foot, or I chose to, a little more right, a little more forward, left outer hip back. Wonderful. Hands to the floor. Move forward in the direction of whatever shape. I'll say it again, whatever shape yields a benefit for the brain, for the concentration and the non-harming. Inhale, plank. Onto the right forearm, roll and spin. Outer blade of the right foot, or if you can push the whole right foot down. Reach the left arm up, look down to the side or up, right? I'm gonna keep looking down. Lift the the left leg, lift the hips, take the left elbow to the left knee, and then reach. You don't have to do this, you get to. Exhale, inhale, tap, and reach, and then switch. Onto the left forearm, roll over. Don't skip, don't hustle. Slow it down. Make it muscular energy. Lift, now I do mean the right leg. Elbow to knee and reach. Elbow to knee and reach. One more, hips up, tap, reach. Roll onto the right forearm, lower knees, thighs, pubic bone, navel. Sphinx pose. Rising elbows as long as there's no neck tension. Belly and back co-contracting, meaning they work together. Then slowly come down. Take both hands behind you. Grab for your bottom and squeeze your elbows toward the midline where the spine is. Draw the chin toward the chest.
So there's supple skin on the back of the neck. Inhale, rise the chest and the legs. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and then release. Come back on the forearms as if to go into Sphinx. Flex your feet. Lift your ribs and your navel. Remember that telescoping. Feel it happening now. Lift the pubic bone and the thighs. Lift the knees. Come on to the right hand and the left. Vinyasa if you want. Child's pose if you need. Down dog if you like. Step the right foot forward. Turn the left heel in. Come into warrior two. Now as you come up, track the shoulder girdle above the pelvis. I'm using the C of my hands, to enforce that descending and leveling of the pelvis. Looking over right shoulder, it wouldn't be wrong to look down to the chest. You decide, sit and breathe. Conversation of I am here. Being breathed. Stillness on the moving planet. Reach the right arm up, the left arm down. You can look toward the left chest or up, your choice. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend, and please note the right arm is still reaching back. Inhale, straighten. Push into the outer ridge or edge of the right foot. Exhale, bend. Keep the arch of the foot lifted. Inhale, reach and stretch back, mostly straight. Exhale, bend as you come up. Inhale, straighten the right leg. If the stance is too wide, narrow it. Slurp that right thigh bone in. And then the right hand outer thigh, knee, ankle. You can keep looking down, left hand on hip or up, over. You can keep looking to the side or over. Again, how am I breathing? A life worth breathing. Or smooth your breath out. Bend your right knee, bring your hands to the mat. Vinyasa, down dog, or move to be moved in the way that you most like. Step the right foot, the same right foot forward. Come into warrior two. One more time, just one more time. Put the right forearm on the thigh, the left hand on the hip. This would be the most fundamental modification, and you will yield the greatest benefit here, as well as if you want to reach up or over with the left hand and possibly down with the right. So the inquiry of how am I breathing? Can I breathe? In and out. Wonderful. Look down, take both hands down. Vinyasa, down dog, child's. Step your left foot forward, turn your right heel in, heel to heel, heel to arch, Virabhadrasana on the left. Right, traction through the torso. Action that is skillful as you look over the left shoulder down through the center of the chest. Smooth stillness in the action. Breath that is receptive and not reactive. Reverse the warrior. Right, you decide where your focal point will be. How fluid can you make your breath? And then we floss a bit. Inhale, left leg straight. Keep reaching back with the left arm. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Linger, feel. Exhale. Bend the left knee as torso rises. Inhale, straighten left leg. Slide into Utthita Trikonasana. Right hand can return to right hip. You can keep looking down to the side or up. How in the body can you meet yourself? Greet yourself with opening. Bend the left knee, hands to the mat. Vinyasa, down dog, child. And then again, precision with the left foot. Left forearm to thigh, right hand on hip. You could stay there. It might seem elementary, and yet it will be perfectly perfect for you if that's where you need to be. If you want to bind or you want a different expression, be here in the practice for opening into the spaciousness. Hand down on the right, down on the left, moving to be moved in and out. Bend the knees, turn the gaze to the thumbs if you like. That's the focal point. Feet to hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Little or big back bend, little or big back bend. And then exhale, hands to the heart center. You'll ground down, through your left hip, knee, and ankle. You'll take your right heel on the left ankle, below the knee, or above. I've assisted my tree. You'll move that left thigh right, the right foot left, and then use the fifth line, the spinal line, to reach the arms up. Now, here you are. If you want a little extra, you can bend the arms, the elbows, hands at the base, thumbs at the base of the skull. That is said to be the root or the seat of the third eye, or you could bend your elbows and have your hands out to the side. Smooth, it's deep. And yet there's subtle movements. If the thumbs are at the base of the skull, reach the arms up, stretch. Hands heart center. Bring the right knee forward. Bend the left knee and take the right leg back, assuming there's no wall behind you. The right leg back, And then you can either keep the hands at the heart center in prayer, or you can reach forward for warrior three, or you can reach back for airplane. What will bring you right into the space of I am breathing? Land the right foot. Stand tall, right? Be grateful. Now you're rooted through two legs. And then gently externally rotate the left thigh, heel on the ankle, below the knee, or up above. Right thigh moving left. Hands, prayer, above, bent elbows, elbows bent, right? So I'm staying with the theme of buoyancy in the chest, broadness in the collarbones, and then lean a little bit more to your left. You may have to grip if the foot is slipping. And then slowly, if the elbows are bent, straighten the arms above. Maybe you'll have better balance than I do right now. Hands heart center. That left knee comes forward and you're on the right leg. And you will come into either hands in prayer, leg lifted on the left, arms out in front, warrior three, or airplane.
So it's not just the balance, it's the receptivity to where you are. So be where you are. Land the left foot. Stand, hands down by your sides. Now, simply fold right knee in and down, left knee in and down. Do another one, point the right foot and down, point the left foot and down. Next one, flex the right foot as the knee bends, flex the left foot as the knee bends. Take the elbows to the cactus, sat nam, twist, you can sat and nam onto the tiptoes, you can sat and nam to pointed feet, you can sat and nam and flex. You decide sat and nam, you de-adhere sat and nam, you feel sat and nam, you move sat and nam to be moved, sat and nam. Keep your chest sat and nam lifted, sat and nam. Chin is level, sat, nam, or looking up, sat, nam. You decide, sat, nam. In the rotation, sat, nam. How can you find sat, nam? Two more, sat, nam. Last one, sat, nam. Ground. Now, you're still at the top of the mat. Fold your left knee in, step your left leg back, turn your feet. Toes pointing to the left side of your mat, toes in, heels out. Squeeze those elbows, front body stretch. I even let my pelvis navigate forward in the direction of where my toes are pointed, and then fold forward and down. Okay, 3 options. One is to interlace the hands underneath the base of the skull and traction the neck. I'm demonstrating because that's part of our theme. Second option, hands outside edges of heels and you fold bending elbows. Third option, what version do you like? Do it now. You need to be told, interlace hands behind head, traction neck, right? Or grab heels and fold. Breathe. Be breathed. Lean, lean, lean. If your hands are on the mat, on the exhalation, everyone bring hands to hips. On the inhalation, everyone come up. Now step your right foot to your left. The back of the mat will be the front. Inhale, bend the right knee, rise it, step back. That just gives you a break for a moment, yeah? Hands on your hips, squeeze your elbows. Inhale, front body stretch. Exhale, fold. 3 options. 1, interlace fingers and nudge mostly straight arms over your head. Second option, piece fingers around the big toes, bend the elbows wide, lean forward. Third option, you do you. You reshape and sculpt this practice to allow you to lean forward, to fall forward and not back. You're not going back. You're moving forward in the direction of freedom. Inhale, come all the way up. 1 breath, regardless of where your hands were. Jump your feet together. Round. Okay, we do the huz with the crosses, or the huds with the crosses. You can do tiptoes. Got a little spring in your step, a little more, right? Even this is beautiful. Even this is beautiful. Whatever it is, just move to be moved, right? Tiptoes, a little hop, big spring. Here we go. Ha, right? Ha. What is it? Ha. Where is it? Ha. Move it. Ha. Hear it. Ha. To be here, 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 right? Your ha is your here. Here, keep looking up, ha, making that sound, ha, making it loud, ha,
making it quiet, ha, being heard, ha, being seen, ha, that felt sense, ha, stay with the felt, ha, feel, ha, what do you feel, ha, resentful, ha, resurgence, ha, refueled, ha, anger, ha, frustration, ha, irritation, ha, joy, ha, what is it, ha, unname it, ha, unpack it, ha, unfold it, ha, allow it, ha, give it a name, ha, free it up, ha, what's the way, ha, where's the path, ha, is it an obstacle, ha, is it a freedom, ha, is it an obstacle, ha, is it a challenge, ha, is it an obstacle, ha, last 3, ha, last 2, ha, last 1, ha, ground. Right, so now the tapping, the disrupting, the erupting is something. Not sure what, it's something. Watch it. Feel it. Be held with it, or let it go. Sit right in the center of your mat here. Just squat, hands behind you. Take your left foot forward, cross your right ankle. If you really don't like the seated figure 4, you can lie down. If you are really craving a pigeon, go and do the pigeon, right? The benefit of the home practice, your inner teacher is not looking at the visible or invisible person next to you. Even in the yoga space, you're on your mat in your lane. However, now you're on your mat in your lane in a more expansive room, right, in the space. So if you're in pigeon, enjoy it. If you're in seated figure 4, right, make sure there's no neck tension. I have my elbows really bent so that I can feel that lifted, maybe even uplifted quality. Slide your left foot forward if you did the figure 4 and twist to the left for a moment. And then twist to the right. Okay, so you're in that Marichasan. You can hold it, you can hook the elbow, you can keep looking forward, or you can look back. Right? All you want, right? Maybe you get a good adjustment. I just got a good adjustment. I probably have needed that the whole practice. Twist, twist, twist. And then slowly release. Both knees bent just for a moment. We'll just do 3. Roll back. Twist to your left. Center. Right. Center. Arms up and down. Twist. Right. If you're in the pigeon, you can move out of it. Center. Left. Center. Arms up. Arms down, arms out to the sides. Lift the feet. Lower only the right foot, cross the left ankle. Pigeon friends, you probably did a vinyasa, yeah? Go ahead, we do the other side. Lifting chest. So even if you're in the pigeon, lift your chest, okay? I don't want it to be a sleepy pigeon. We know the epicenter of this opening is cohesive opening through the left outer rotators. Rotators, hips, right? They rotate the thigh bone. We know that the shin bones, they're a result of the knee. They just extend and bend. The thigh bone has a lot of flexibility in terms of range of motion. It's like your upper arm bone. Lift your chest a little more. Don't give up on yourself. We're in the home stretch. This is what allows the more seasoned practitioner to be more concentrated and know you have a beginner's mind. The beginning practitioner to be more seasoned and know you have a beginner's mind. It is the middle road practitioner, the one that thinks they're advanced and forgets the beginner's mind. Slide that right foot forward, plant the left foot, twist easily to the right. You can look forward, back. Cross that right arm and twist to the left. You can look forward, right? That might yield a bigger benefit, or back. And then come through the center. If your legs are out, bring them out in front. Cross the hands, sit up tall, arms out in front, and then scoop the belly, come to that halfway point, lift the arms up, keep nose, navel, and pubic bone aligned, and then down. When the arms come up, lift the shins to horizontal, and then arms down and legs down. When the arms come up, legs straight up and down, and then come down all the way. Get one nice, sweet front body stretch in a half bridge or a wheel. Both will meet you where you are. And then slowly come down. Slide your legs to Shavasana. If you need a happy baby, take it. You've done your twist. If your head and neck needs to roll out the head, roll out the neck. Breathe. Breathe. Let the legs go long. If there's any unnecessary holding, remind yourself to relax. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Narayana Vasudeva Hare Om. So the eyes remain closed. If you want to stay longer, you stay longer. Otherwise, a gentle awakening first through breath, then through the state change in the mind. And then a wiggle on the fingers and the toes, wrists and ankles. Palms of hands and pads of feet. Rub them together. Extend arms and legs overhead. Hug knees into chest. Roll to the right. Thank yourself for practicing and come up to seated. If you're staying reclined, enjoy that. Hands heart center. Deep gratitude. All the blessings. May we be grateful for all the blessings. Namaste. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day and rest of your week. And
I hope you enjoy your breath and the weather